Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders. This is Daniel, and this is the view from my vantage point. Now, it's a special Valentine's Day edition. If you don't already have your Valentine's Day reservations, you may want to call that in. It might already be too late. I've got mine set. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing, and I'm looking forward to it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about Vantage Point. What do they say? All that glitters is gold? Well, that's not the case with gold. If you're looking at the chart on your screen right now, this is Vantage Point. You can see the chart we're looking at is for gold for the February contract 2015. It's coming to an end, but you can see very easily here that Vantage Point would have helped you profit handsomely if you were using this forecast. First of all, for those of you that haven't seen this before, this is Vantage Point, and this is what's going to help you change your trading forever. You're looking at a blue line, a black line, and a green line on your charts. You can see that here. The blue line, that's a proprietary predicted moving average. The formula for that blue line actually includes predictive days data. Vantage Point is utilizing a neural network process, a patented process, to determine the global market relationships that are impacting gold. Let's look at that. I've done this before. I probably do this every single time. I want you to see which market influences are driving the price of gold. The 10-year T-note, Barrett Gold, that's a stock. The Dow, the Euro dollar, Pan American Silver's in there, platinum, silver, the S&P 500, of course, that's in there. The US dollar used to have an inverse relationship to gold. Does it still? Yamana Gold, that's a mining company. So you can see there's stocks, there's other futures, there's ETFs. Vantage Point knows the 25 markets that are influencing gold and can use that information to generate a forecast. That's right, I said it. It's predicting the direction of gold up, down, sideways, 1 to 3 days in advance with up to 86% accuracy. And that prediction is displayed for you with predictive indicators, which are also patented. So that blue line is predicting where this market is expected to go over the next 1 to 3 days, whether it's expected to trend up or trend down. When that blue line is above the black line, Vantage Point is saying this trend is expected to go up. And when that blue line is below the black line, Vantage Point is saying this trend is expected to go down. Now, the crossovers are the key. The crossover is the indication of a new trend coming. When the blue line crosses above the black line and you see it's visible back here, on January 5th, that's the indication that this trend is expected to go up. And that's where, if you're trading gold, you could take your opportunity to jump into that position. Now, just below that, you see a green line. That's a predicted neural index. That's your second confirmation. When it's up here in the 1 position, it's predicting strength. When it's down here in the 0, like here, here, and here, it's predicting weakness. Now, you're going to use that to confirm the overall trend direction, because when this trend is expected to go up and the blue line crossed above the black line like on January 5th, and that neural index is up in a 1, it's also predicting strength. You have two predictive indicators, both telling you the same thing. Gold is expected to go up. Look at the next day. Boom, in 1 day, let's look. If you got this at the open and held it to the close, you're already up $1,300 per contract in gold in your first trading day. Then from there, the trend just keeps on running. You see the blue line cross below the black line. The neural index is down into 0 because you want the inverse to be true. If the blue line is below the black line, indicating this trend is going to go down, with a high probability that's the case, you want to see predicted weakness. If you caught that trend per contract, you would have made $8,300 in just 15 trading days. Count that. That's 3 trading weeks. You're up almost 10 grand. Vantage Point, the investment starts at 2,900. The most popular package is 4,900, and with the current Valentine's Day promotion going, you can jump on that and get a lot of software. Now, you could have recouped it right there in one trade, but check this out. This is why I say not everything that glitters is gold, because gold has been predicted to go down and has been going down since the end of January. Back here, the blue line crossed below the black line. The neural index went down to a 0. That's your opportunity to short gold. And as of the closing bell today, as you can see, this is February 10th. Vantage Point has predicted this trend to go down. And for the last 11 days, it's gone down another $6,100 per contract. 2 trade, $14,000 in profits in these 2 trades alone with single contracts. Now, if that's not putting profits in your account, if that's not giving you the opportunity to retire early or build that nest egg so that you can retire soon or generate a second source of income, I don't know what is. VantagePoint can do that for you. Look at this. On the right, there's another indicator. It's a floating candle. That's the predicted high and the predicted low for gold for the 11th of February. That's Wednesday. If you're in that short position, you want to make sure you protect that short position. Set your stop just above that predicted high so that if this market does change direction, you get stopped out and you lock in some profits. That's the name of the game. Win more, lose less, and make your winners bigger than your losers. You can see that right there in VantagePoint. You're already at $14,000 in these two trades alone. Now, like I said, this is a special Valentine's Day edition. What else is big? Flowers. 1-800-Flowers. VantagePoint predicted this to go up on the 29th of January. The blue line crossed above the black line. The Neural Index was in a 1. You could jump on that, buy your bouquet, buy your shares, however you want to do it. 1-800-Flowers has shot up since then, and just in the last 8 trading days, you could have made 31% profit. Now, this stock was $7.50 a share when you jumped in on it. Maybe you bought 1,000, maybe you bought 10,000 shares, depending on how you trade, but you can see very easily how you're up. 2, 3, 4, 5, $20,000 depending on how you trade. VantagePoint found that opportunity for you and helped you get in when that trend started to take off. And you could have made this profit in 8 trading days. Canadian Solar, here's another opportunity where you can see the trend change right there, right in front of you. The blue line crossed above the black line right here on January 24th. Neural Index was at a 1. You've got your confirmation. You could jump into that position. Now, as long as that blue line never crosses below, you can hold that position. It comes down. It touches it. Look, it's Valentine's Day week. Let's call that a kiss. And then it takes off. And because VantagePoint has done that neural network, that analysis, that intermarket global analysis, you were in for that big jump. And you captured that trend. And right there, another big opportunity where you would have made almost 40% in 11 trading days, about $8 a share. Those are the kind of profits you've been looking for and you've been waiting for. And now's your time to get started with VantagePoint. Don't wait another minute.